So yesterday we were treated to a particularly preposterous, absurd, borderline obscene festival of stupidity in the White House with Donald Trump Jr. and former heroin addict and collector of roadkill, RFK Jr., where they said that Tylenol causes autism, which is patently false. There is no data to support that. There is no science to support that. Autism is genetic. But it's a prelude to further control and punish women. Tylenol is one of the very few pain medications that is available for women to take while they are pregnant. So they're going to take that away. They're going to make women just go through more fucking pain. And I saw one woman put up a post yesterday that said epidurals are next. And I mean, I just feel like for the next generation, well, Jesus Christ, man. Republicans absolutely hate women. They fucking hate women. They hate them. They just hate women. But that's an issue for a separate video. But goddamn, they hate women. Holy shitballs, they hate women. But let's talk about what they talked about yesterday. You know, it's like, and Donald Trump went on this fucking rant about vaccines, and particularly the hepatitis B vaccine. And Jonathan Conn, COHN from the Bulwark, had an excellent article on the hepatitis B vaccine, the impact that the hepatitis B vaccine has had on our country. Spoiler alert, the impact has been amazingly good. But RFK Jr. and his Maha morons don't want to give the hepatitis B vaccine to babies because, that's right, spoiler alert, they think that causes autism too. So it's like all of these things they say cause autism, but they're ignoring the actual cause of autism. It's genetic. But so Trump was talking about vaccines yesterday and pumping the babies. He kept saying pumping the babies. It made me uncomfortable. It made me uncomfortable to hear Donald Trump talking about pumping the babies. I'm not going to lie. But Donald Trump takes unpopular positions on a lot of issues because he has such strong support among his inbred, fart-huffing, mouth-breathing, MAGA chud base. Stupid people love Donald Trump. Stupid people love what he's doing. And he said it best last week. He said to a room full of people, smart people don't like me. And I was like, he got one right. He got one right. He got one right. Smart people don't like Donald Trump. Stupid people fucking love this guy. I mean, stupid people, people who have reproduced with a close blood relative, they love Donald Trump. People who may have finger blasted a cousin in middle school, they love Donald Trump. But vaccines are a different issue. On the issue of vaccines, Donald Trump is way outside where the vast majority of Americans are, even including the vast majority of people in his own party. A recent Harvard School of Public Health poll found 90% of Americans believe routine vaccines are effective in protecting children. 80% say that vaccines are safe because they've been thoroughly tested. 79% of Americans say kids should be required to get routine vaccines to attend school, including 90% of Democrats, almost 70% of Republicans, and 72% of Americans. A recent CBS News YouGov poll underscored this point. 3/4 of Americans, 75% of Americans, want the government to make vaccines more available. Just 22% want no change, in vaccine availability, and only 4% of Americans want vaccines to be less available. But that 4% is now running our entire federal healthcare infrastructure and all of our federal healthcare agencies. Like former heroin addict and collector of roadkill RFK Jr. Stupid people love Donald Trump. People who are even stupider than that love RFK Jr. And I've recently had the experience of learning that a couple of people who I had a lot of respect for, not only did they inadvertently come out in support of Charlie Kirk and the things that he would say, but they also support RFK Jr. So, fuck the world. Amazing.